What's up, everybody? A Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Elite Dangerous. When we left off in the last episode, we managed to rank up to midshipman and then continued on to do some more bounty stuff. I decided to do some bounty stuff right out the gate today, mainly due to time constraints. I was planning on doing some courier runs and stuff, but I just didn't end up having the time to do that. So, and we've pretty much established those are fairly boring for videos. So, I have a gunship and a sidewinder here as a wing. I was kind of trying to see what was going on and get them a little distracted, but I think we're good at this point, so let's go ahead and light them up. Now, there is one thing that I forgot to do that was actually a really good idea in the comments of my last video, which was I should have set my chaff to a hotkey instead of a different fire group, and I forgot to do that before I started recording. So maybe if there's any lull in the combat and I end up... is he actually hitting me this whole time? Hope not. But yeah, if there's any kind of lull in the combat stuff where I end up taking some time, I may end up implementing that asteroid. I hit the asteroid. Dagnabbit. I was hoping my dampeners would fix that. This guy, though. Come on, take his shields down already. There we go. Alright. Alright. Come on. Get in there. Yeah, I know I'm under attack. I'm already going to lose my shields again. I really have not been doing very good at this lately, with keeping my shields up. I mean, I do understand that it's a gunship, but I still should have been able to take him out without losing my shields. So, yeah, not doing real wonderful on that. Oh, come on, Andy's got his shields back up at 6%. Give me a break. That's crap. Come on, get out of here. Dagnabbit. This guy just won't die. Wow, I'm at 36%. Oh my gosh, just die already. So, yeah, I don't know what that was about. I don't think I've been torn up like that badly off of one little gunship like that in a long time. Oy. I don't see anybody else around. I definitely need to let my shields come back, though. I don't know if that was kind of a fluke, and it just so happened that he was just a better pilot or something. I don't know, but I haven't gotten torn up that badly off of one ship in a long... even Condas in a long time. Usually it's 2 or 3 of them that gang up on you that do that kind of crap. I do know that, you know, in the comments and stuff, people were talking about how actually the Fer-de-Lance is a pretty shield-heavy ship, so... And I don't know if it was meant like that, and I'm not offended or anything, but I did kind of read them that way when I read the comments, and it was like, well, it's actually supposed to be a pretty shield-heavy ship, so, you know, and it was kind of one of those, like, yep. I've been open about that. I'm not the best pilot in the world. I like flying games, and I like space pilot and stuff like that, but I won't say I'm the best at it, because I'm definitely not. Though there are a few things I don't have the chaff set up on a hotbar that could have gotten me, or a hotkey that could have gotten me out of that a little bit, or at least taken some of the pressure off. I really need to do that, actually. And things of that nature, and I don't have any shield cells on this ship because of, I forget if it was power or if it was heat or money. I think it was 2 of those. I think it was mostly money, but then I think there was some power and heat compensation involved. But mostly power, probably, because the shield cells actually take up quite a bit of juice. So you can have like really high-end shields, but then and it'll like work on your ship just fine. But then when you throw in, when you end up throwing in the like the shield cells on top of a really high powerful shield generators, a lot of times even with the maxed out power plant, it's not enough. Or at least the way I build ships. I mean, there's always ways to do it. You could strip out other things, but the way I build ships, usually, there's not enough left. Alright. Now, this is a little risky, but I kind of just need to redeem my honor a little bit. Kind of just need to actually feel like, hey, I did something. I didn't die. And didn't lose my shields. Yay! I feel better now. Need to watch out for that rock. Who put that rock there? Let's see. Ooh, a python. So I think we have a pretty good spawn, which is part of why I don't really want to leave if I don't have to, but I will admit, I'm kind of running things a little shaky at 34% hull integrity. That's not real smart. I won't lie. It's not the smartest thing I've ever done in my life. I tend to get a little greedy in Elite, where if I actually find a good spawn or a spot or something, I tend to try and stay in it. Where it would probably be the smartest option to actually, you know, leave and repair my ship. Actually, hold up. I don't think I have the auto field maintenances on this one anymore, do I? Data link scanner... No, I don't have the auto field. That was on my Asp Explorer. Okay. Oh! Oh, hey, don't kill him yet! Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I need to shoot him. Stop it! Don't kill him! Oh, screw it. I'm just gonna attack him. Didn't get my scan in, but that's okay. Oh, wait, maybe I did. Ah! I think I did. Maybe. Awesome. Okay. Clipper? That'll do. He looks like he's part of a wing with the formation that they're in. Ah! They are. I think that's part of what hurt me the last time, was I was going after the small one, and the gunship was shooting at me the entire time. Which is not a good situation to be in. Which is why usually, you know, the devs and stuff say wings are best tackled against other wings, but, you know, YOLO. Which really does not apply to video games at all, if you think about it. Okay. It's kind of against my better judgment, because I really want to go after the Clipper, but it probably is the smartest move to go after the Cobra first, because then he won't be pestering me the entire time. Oh, if I can keep him in my sights. There you are. Okay, that's not the Clipper that they're engaged with, okay. Because if the, yeah, this is not good. This is why I said the other day, I made the comment I did about Ferdy's shields, because I have two ships hitting me at once, but they just, like, I'm already down to, like, 1 bar, almost. And that's what I meant, was I feel like other ships, like, could handle more, essentially. But it seems, anyway, I don't know it to be true. Are they going after? They're going after the Clipper. I need to get it on him. Sorry, I'm trying to kind of fight and fly and not die all at one time. It's proving more difficult today. It has in a long time. Mainly because of this stupid Cobra that keeps peppering me in the back. Which is annoying. Alright guys, come on, get him off me. There we go. Wait, where'd he go? aim for the center point of all the fire. Why can't I target him though? Oh, I guess it's because he was dead. Well, I would rather have had the clipper anyway. So yeah, that was kind of an example of what I was going on about in the last episode. It's really not necessarily, but again, with the sentiment that everybody was kind of giving me, I'm not really sure that it's the ship itself. It may just be how I have it set up or how I fly it, or all of the above. But it just seems to lose shields faster. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, it was a long time ago, but when I had my Vulture, that thing never lost shields. I don't know what it was about that ship, but the way I had that set up, and the way it worked and everything, if I had to go through like 3 or 4 condas before I would actually lose shields. And I could solo like smaller wings and stuff like that. I mean, yes, it would take my shields down, and they took forever to recharge. But yeah, I mean, like it did work. And so coming off of that to the Fer-de-Lance, it's fine for most things, but I just feel more like it does more damage. Like the Vulture didn't do as much damage as my Fer-de-Lance does, but it lived longer. Like you couldn't hardly kill the thing. So that was kind of what I was getting at with that. I think that's not so much that the Fer-de-Lance isn't a good ship in its shielding power, but more that it felt like the Vulture, which was, I think, considered a step down. I don't think it's considered. I think the Fer-de-Lance is considered an upgrade. But for it to be an upgrade, it just felt like it wasn't really as survivable as my Vulture was. My Vulture just like never died. It was amazing. And from what I've been told, either through shields or just hull strength, that's kind of what the gunship is kind of like. It's like a big Vulture is kind of the idea that I'm getting from what most people have commented about and told me about it. And this guy uses chaff all the time. What? Thermal attack gaining heat. Wow, dude, this is like the most maneuverable Python I've seen in a long time. He is all over the map. He's like boosting and dodging and weaving and all kinds of crap. Who are you? Oh, it's one of them. Okay. Alright, well, for not ever really having full shields yet, we're doing pretty okay, it would seem. I wonder why this is listed as a security vessel and it's yellow and not green like everything else. That's kind of odd. That's really weird, actually. Oh, now it's green. Wait, no, is that the same thing? Nope, that's a Conda. And that's not... That's weird! What the heck? It's the only yellow ship listed, and it's still a federal security vessel. That's really odd. Alrighty, well, it looks like we have a bit of a dry spell here in this area where we got nothing but feds. I don't have any targets at the moment, so I'm gonna sit this out for a second. Let my shields come back and wait for some more targets to go after. Alright, so I've been actually drifting here for a while, and I finally managed to get something, which is this federal assault ship, and luckily the security guys are already working on it. So that was fun. Definitely different from the way we started this episode. So, yeah, this has been a very strange spawn area, by the way. I floated around for a good, probably 10 minutes, just looking for more ships, and then when I finally found a bunch, and now there's like, there was obviously that assault ship, but now there's like Cobras and transport ships and other stuff to where it's like, Well, that's not really all that great. That's transports and Sidewinder and all that. So this has been a very weird, a very strange spawn area. Because every time it's like, oh, there's some good stuff. There's a few good ones, and then they're just gone. And afterwards, you take those out, and then it's like, okay, where's the next one? And then there's just nothing. And you're kind of like, well, okay. I keep seeing the federal security vessels, and I keep thinking like, oh, cool, there's assault ships or gunships, and it's not. It's just the security guys. So I may actually end up doing a refresh here, because while we're still getting bigger ships that, are worth taking out, they're kind of peppered in with all these other ones, so we're not really getting great spawn rates at this point. So I'm gonna take a quick break again and see if I can get some better stuff. Alrighty, so we actually have an anaconda here. I haven't had one of those in a while. I don't know what that guy is over there that he's shooting at. It doesn't come up green, so it must not be a system security guy. Alright, let's just jump in on this, see if we can't take his shields down, get around behind him a little bit. Oh, he's trying to get around on us. Nope, don't want you to. Really would rather you didn't. I'm really trying to play a little defensively in that if he takes my shields down, I'm kind of a sitting duck with only 38% hull integrity, so I float around right in front of his nose. It's a bad idea. So I'm trying to kind of play it a little safer and stay closer to his back if I can help it, but he keeps kind of boosting away. He's trying to get around me. There we go. Nope. I don't know how he always managed. He keeps ends up doing that whenever we finally spin around. He seems to he must be doing the same thing I'm doing, because he always seems to meet me or I'm still in front of him. I can't stay behind him. Alright. Let's get our chain guns reloaded. Every time I go to use my chain guns, too, is setting off the chaff, which is really kind of annoying. There we go. No! His shield's back. I'll tell you, this guy... Come on. Every once in a while, it seems like my beam laser doesn't want to fire, and I don't always know why. Come here. Oh! That's not what I meant to do. I mean, it worked, but that's not what I meant to do. Alright, and that should be toast at this point. Nice. So, yeah, haven't been able to take out a Conda in a while. Honestly, just haven't been seeing them lately as hostile ships. But see, this is what's been happening to me a lot, is if you look at my radar, it's covered in federal security guys, which I know a lot of people will say, well, then go to the hazard ones where they aren't there. I like them for backup, since I play on my own, and I don't have a wing to back me up, but... With that said, I do wonder sometimes if they're not taking up spawn points for other ships, and you're not getting as high of a return. But, you know, it's like that. When you're taking on a Conda, have I done it on my own? Yes. But it is a lot easier when there's other ships that are kind of taking the aggro off of you. When you're just soloing a ship like that, you know, you're the sole focus at that point. So it can be a bad situation. And we definitely know, you know, that wings are a bad idea to take on by yourself without, or at least for me, with my piloting skills and stuff like that, it's not a good idea. These guys have to be flying in reverse or something, because they always seem to end up with their nose in front of me. Like, even though I fly behind them and spin around on them and stuff, I really gotta stop doing that. They still end up with their nose pointed at me somehow, and I think it's like they're just reversing their thrusters or something and flying backwards. Which is kind of annoying. Because I'm kind of like, I should be behind you. See, like that, where my laser just stopped firing for some reason. And I know it's probably positional, but I can't quite get a feel for what the position actually is, because sometimes it works really far away, and then other times it's like you have to be right on target. Nope, nope. That's what I meant to do. Trying to keep my shields up. Oh, there we go. He's trying to put distance between us, I guess, but he kind of put me around on his back. That works for me. Not really sure what the strategy on his part was there, but I'm not gonna knock it. I mean, it worked, so I'm not gonna complain. Alright, what else we got? We got an explorer. Explorers are usually pretty decent payout for the work put into taking them out. Especially if you don't have anything else going at the moment. So let's go over here and see what we can find. Oh! He's not even wanted. Well, that's disappointing. I came here to hunt criminals, dagnabbit. Yeah, today's spawn stuff has been kind of strange, where 1 minute like that, we went from an anaconda to a python like nothing, and then there's just not a lot going on. I know that it takes time to spawn things, but sometimes it's just like, you get the wrong idea about a spawn set, where you're like, okay, this is going to be a bunch of big ships, and then you get like two, and then there's like nothing really popping at that point. You're kind of like, okay, well, I thought this was a good one. So it just gets a little confusing at times. Ooh, a fertilance. Speaking of... Oh, no, 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 no. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? It's gotta be him over here. Nope. There he is. Alright. And we're lucky enough that they're already kind of tangling with him, which is good, because I really don't want to solo him with my shields the way they are. Oh, he's got a plasma accelerator. I gotta watch out for that. By the time I get the scan done and get the power plant selected, they'll have torn his shields down, if I'm lucky. Almost. Close enough. Works for me. Ooh, what is that? What was that little green stuff? What was that stuff? Oh, not good. Nose to nose with him is not a good situation. Though I do know... Oh, from being... I was just about to say, from being, from flying one, I don't want to be on his underbelly, because that's where his large hard point can hit me from. So I definitely want to stay on the top of him. Not good. Not good. Did not see that there. Not good at all. 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 Whew. Wow. I am really pushing my luck here today. There's another one. This, I'm probably going to gank. I don't really want to try and take him on, so I'm probably going to just let my shields come back. And about the time that he's going to die, I'm just going to jump in. Because I do not want to deal with an anaconda with no shields and 18% hull integrity. That's just a bad idea. Alright, come on guys. Hurry it up. Do my job for me. Come on. Actually, I want everything into shields right now. Alright. Well, at least there's a couple anacondas on him too. That should take it a minute, or that shouldn't take him too long to start tearing him up. They gotta. But see, this is kind of what I was meaning before. If you're looking, and I mean, I know I'm comparing a fertile ants to an anaconda, so yes, I understand that. What was that? Did I hit something? I don't have shields and my hull integrity didn't go anywhere. Oh, dang. Okay, I need to get in on this. They're taking him out faster than I thought. Woo! That's how you do it. That's how we do it. We got an explorer, eagle, feds. Okay. Yeah, so I know I'm comparing to, I know I'm comparing to an anaconda there, which is not an accurate comparison because a conda is a heavy ship and a big ship, not like a medium, which I think the fertile ants is one of the top tier medium, but now that they've added a few like the gunship and assault ship and stuff, I think the federal drop ship, I could be wrong in any of this information, so bear that in mind. But I think the federal drop ship is considered like it's either higher end medium or small large ship. I'm not really sure if that gets into the smaller or the larger ships or not. But I think the gunship is kind of like a fertile ants, like it's considered a heavy medium type of thing. But I know when you get into condas and cutters and corvettes and all that stuff, it's, you know, they're big, heavy cruisers kind of thing. They're not really a fighter type jet type thing. Ooh, another fruity. And an assault ship. So this is a good spawn. I just gotta keep moving around, I guess. So in that regard, it's kind of... Oh, he's part of a wing? Oh, you're kidding. Oh, you're kidding. 2 dropships and a fertile ants. Ugh. I mean, it would be great money-wise, but I am not firing first on these guys. I'm just gonna do some scans and let these feds tick them off, I think. I mean, they are all wanted, so it's only a matter of time, really. I think what I'll do is I'll scan them. Oh, there they go. And see which ones of them are actually more... Well, I don't know. They're tearing them up. I may not have time. Are they just going after this one guy? Or is there... There's their whole wing over here. I think they bailed. I think they bailed on their buddy here. Not sure. It's a really bad idea, though, to aggro this guy at the moment. That's another... Oh, wait, they're under fire. There's the Ferdy. Alright, what's this guy worth? 140. The fertile ants has to be worth the more. Yeah, I'm gonna switch it. My gut tells me I'm probably only going to get one of these guys to actually die. I mean, get the kill for it before the Feds take the other two out. So my gut says it's gonna be this one that's the more lucrative. Come on. 274. Oh, there's a vulture in here too. 89, 140. Yeah, so he's definitely the one worth going after. But... oh, one's down. Shields at 60. I'm gonna switch over. See if I can take him out. Alright, let's see. Let's just jump in here at the last little bit. Oh, yeah, that aggroed the Ferdy. I was afraid of that. I was afraid that was gonna happen. On the plus side, though, even though if he's aggroed on me, he's still got to deal with... he's still got to deal with them. So we should be okay. And I gotta head to that other station or something and rearm, because apparently I can't rearm at the current system I'm in, because it's an outpost, not like a space station. That's kind of annoying, actually. Nice, 275. Alright, so that should be enough to be done. So let's go ahead and learn our lesson and get the heck out of here. Alrighty, so I actually went to the planet. I didn't even think about this, but we're at Cabrera's claim instead of the outpost. We actually went to the planet. And I just realized this. On the planetary ones, there's like rock and stuff on the back wall instead of all metal and circuit type stuff, which is a cool effect. I like that. But I went ahead and got here, and they have outfitting and repair and restock and all that crap. So we're good at this point. Which is cool. Let's do some advanced maintenance real quick. I love how the paintwork is always 99%. Like, it never gets that dinged up. It's kind of funny to me. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is not missions. What was I going to do? Well, unless there's a Federal Navy, which is... I was going to turn in my bounties. That's what it is. So we have 1.8 million in bounties, which is awesome.
Incoming message.
Ooh, we have a message. What does the message say? Federation reputation change. Considered an ally, we hope you'll blah 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 blah. So that's the rep, like, influence kind of thing, but not really like our rep, I don't think. Yeah, midshipman is still at 81, unfortunately. I wonder if that's just takes time, or what, or if we just didn't do enough to actually affect anything. Do I still have... oh, I still have modular terminals in my inventory. I probably should get rid of that. I don't know what the data is for there other than synthesis. Small caliber munitions? That's okay. So the one thing I wanted to look at was my outfitting, because I had a couple people ask me what I was running, and I honestly don't remember. I haven't outfitted the Fertilance in so long. Core. So I have a 6A power plant. They don't have any stock in the bulkheads, but I have the light ones. So thrusters, frame shift, power distributor. Where's my shields? Oh, is shields considered optional now? I guess. Yep, so I have a 5A on the shield generator. Now, a couple people had mentioned doing the, was it the biweave? The C-class biweave, I think. They have 1C... They have a 3C biweave, but there is a 5C biweave that they had suggested. But what I'm actually wondering about is I just looked in my modules before I landed. And I actually have, what is it, utility mounts? I have 3 shield boosters, which I'm kind of wondering if those are worth having or not. Okay. Chaff, ECMS, or heat, where's the... Okay. So I'm kind of wondering, they take a 1.2 megawatt power draw and they boost it by 20%, so I should have a 60% boost with these shield generators, or shield boosters, but they really... I don't know if it's one of those, you would just have a harder time without them or not, but it just doesn't seem like they're doing a lot. I could probably X the computer or something, but what is shield cells run? Shield generators... actually don't see any cells. Maybe they don't have any. Module reinforcements. What is that? Protects modules against weapon fire. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't see any shield cells. So that's the other thing I thought of, is maybe swapping out the boosters for shield cells, but I don't know if that doesn't look like they have any. So on that note, I think we're going to wrap things up here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.